Eric Hylick. She's my special wife.
But she did give a good tip. You know, God is so amazing. He's just dropping all these nuggets of wisdom. So I know when we go back home, if there's ever a conflict, I'm like, all right, let's handle it. So you're going to be getting all kinds of smiling faces.
It works.
I'm going to tell you, this has been great because pretty much everybody who's spoken, they really touch upon a lot of things that we can agree totally, you know, and
We're all flowing in the same vein. So
yes.
Thank you so much to Cynthia and James. This has been amazing. I mean, everybody needs to give them a round of applause. It takes a lot to do what they have done and to pour out the way that they have over this weekend. It's truly, truly amazing. Like I always said, we're the Hylicks. We've been together 25 years married. This August will be 21 years.
21 years. And a quick background about both of us.
Yeah.
Now, you would think, two people who had a background of divorce. My parents got divorced not once, but twice. Not twice, 3 times. Wow. I mean, and check it out. They got married, got divorced one time in like maybe 25 years. Got divorced for 3 years, got back again, and got divorced again. And then my dad, he married 3 times, and then the last time he's still here, and 84 years old, he just said, I ain't getting married. My wife, she'll tell you about her background.
The same thing. My mother married and divorced twice. When my grandfather passed away at 94, he was on his 4th marriage. Wow. So when you talk about talking to couples about marriages, we're sitting here like, Lord, really? What do we have to offer? And he started to have us to just be reminded of what we saw growing up as parents and relationships and how we wanted to be different. So that's why we're on the stage before you. When we talk about marriages winning, don't think about it, have that mindset shift. It's not about a team or competing against one another. You're completing one another. You're on the same team, complementing one another. So when you start to think about winning, think about the fact that you're on the same team. Now, I'm not sure who's a basketball fan in there, if you're a Toronto or whether you're Golden State Warriors, but everybody had gifts and talents that they brought to the table, and they utilized those gifts and talents in order to win as a team. When they won that NBA championship, they didn't just have Lowry's name on there. It wasn't just going to, what's that, Khalil? Thank you, because I don't want to butcher his name. It's the team. So when it's winning, it's the Hylick. It's not Sakeisha. It's not Eric. So that's one of the things that we want you to be mindful. In your marriage, it's not just about you, it's about both of you. It goes from I to we. You said it perfectly. Okay.
So, tell me, what do you think are the 3 biggest issues in marriages today?
Communication.
You know, that's awesome. That's awesome. Anybody else? What else?
Finances. What else? Sex. There you go.
Okay, guess what? That's what we did the research on, and that's what it is. Communication, finance, and sex. So we figured, wow, we went through all of that. Communication, problems with finance, problems with sex.
I wish I would have had your knowledge. Again, a lot of arguments.
We came up with some tools and strategies to overcome what we call the great divide, which is communication, finance, and sex. You think about it, it divides the relationship and causes it to fail.
Right.
That's why we say what? Marriage can win.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
So one of the things, the Fletchers did an amazing job talking about communication earlier, and I was sitting there saying, God, I'm like, what else do you want us to talk about? They pretty much said it all. And what he started reminding me is one of the things that we talk about in our book and the couples that we work with, just if you're taking notes, just write this note down. Avoid the jump rope mentality. Say it again. Avoid the jump rope mentality. And that means when your spouse is coming to you and they're trying to communicate with you, actively listen. Why? Avoid the jump rope because you're sitting there like this. You're just waiting on your turn. You're ready to get in there and read them from the top to the bottom, tell them why they're wrong, why it doesn't make sense. And guess what? You've missed the opportunity right then and there.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I don't want to hear. What did you say, baby?
That's the whole purpose of active listening. Okay? So that's just one of the things we want to add on to what they were saying. Avoid that jump rope mentality because what it does, it furthers that division in your relationship. The two of you need to be one flesh. That's what we're talking about, unity.
Quick tip. Quick tip, right? So, if I'm telling her, baby, when I get home, I'd like to have some dinner tonight, right? So I need for her just to make sure we got the communication on point. What did I say, baby?
You want something to eat when you get home, right?
So basically, she has to repeat it back to me. So now, she not only heard what I said, because like I said, baby, what did I just say? You say,
I don't know, I wasn't hearing, I wasn't listening.
okay, well, okay, now let's try this again. Sweetheart, I'd like to have some dinner tonight. Or before, we come home, there's one of us, cook dinner. So, baby, what did I just say?
You want me to cook for real?
This is an example. We're a water out family.
Yeah. Order a maid, order a dinner.
And so basically what we're saying is that you got to repeat what you thought you heard. The other person has to repeat what you said. Then, and you guys did such a great job, you want to know what did she hear? Did she say, well, like you said, oh, we're going to go out to eat? No, I said, baby, are you going to cook dinner? So, what I thought she heard, she may have repeated it back, but in her mind, she meant we're going to go out to dinner. Now, I was like, baby, I was expecting, so in order for me to come home and then, I'm like, where's the dinner? She said, you said we were going to go out to eat. And I said, no, I wanted you to cook dinner.
And the reason we use that is because sometimes what somebody says is different from what they hear, and it's based on their experience and their love language. So we're gonna make sure we land this plane properly. We're gonna shift quickly from communication to finances.
Oh, yes.
We did a Facebook Live, and it said, oh no, he used the B word. And when I tell you my lines are blowing up, they're like, your husband said what? He called you what? Like, wait, slow your roll. When we say the B word, we're talking about what?
Budget.
Budget. Thank you.
Now, I tell you, I got a background, I got an MBA, and I got a background in the it don't take all that. You ain't got to go to school for business and all that. It's simple, right? Get your piece of paper, pencil. On the left side, you put all your income. I know where I'm going this, right? On the right side, you put all your outcome. If your outcome is more than your income, you got a problem. Good. So now you got to work on that B word, budget.
And the reason we say that, because a lot of times you have to look at your experiences. The way I was raised, I'll be honest, I didn't have a budget in my home. Whatever we needed was provided, that was it. His was different, but guess what? I brought that mentality into the relationship. That's why it's so important to communicate, to have that unity, be on one accord. Because he had to come to me and somebody said, sweetheart, you see this bank account? You see all that red over there? How much longer do you think we're going to survive with these red numbers every month? So then I had to think about, like, okay. So we started to have those necessary conversations. So a lot of times when instead of just looking at the outer view, you have to do that inner view. What's going on with them mentally? How are they thinking about communication? How are they thinking about finances? That's what's so important. Those conversations are necessary. The 36, 24, 36 is not going to always be there. You have to, I'm just being honest. As we get older, our bodies change. We go through all types of things. And it has to be more than just that physical manifestation. What happens when that body, when that exterior part changes? Your body and your relationship has to be built on more than just what's on the outside.
So, now the next big divide is what? Sex.
Oh, y'all say it.
They're scared. So, now, number one was the communication. Communication goes with all of that. You got to communicate about your finances, and you got to communicate about your sex. Because I don't want to be kissing my baby all in her ear. 2 years from now, she's like, oh, stop. I'm like, what, baby? I thought that's what you want. No, I hate that. It makes me feel like a dog licking me, right? So now, every time we get ready to have sex, she has a negative connotation of sex. It's like, okay, go ahead and get it over with. So she doesn't have any pleasure. It's a one-way street. So, we're the kids, I don't want to get too. But anyway, so we got to communicate about it. So we love to give that homework, right?
I'm giving that homework in one moment. But I have one thing. Sex should be 3 things.
Yes.
It should be passionate, it should be pleasurable, and it needs to be a priority.
Yes.
Your husband should not be on the very bottom of your to-do list.
Amen, amen.
And the reason why I say that, and I stress that to other couples, I've been there, I've done that. In our book, we talk about how we went on our journey from best friends to boyfriend and girlfriend, to fiance, to married, to pretty much roommates and on the verge of divorce. So people see us now, yeah, we're ha-ha kiki and we're smiling, but you don't know what went on behind the scenes to get to where we are now. How we wound up almost separated because there were these necessary conversations that we had not had. And then you get years into a relationship and then you realize, something's missing. There's something that we're not doing. We were getting ready to follow in our parents' footsteps. The one thing that we endeavored not to do, we started doing. So that's why when we have these conversations, yeah, we'll laugh about it, but it's serious. And it's more than just a physical thing. It's that unity, that connection between the husband and wife. And it should be the very last thing. When we need to go somewhere, when we need our hair done, our nails done, you want to look good. He wants you to look good, but he also wants that quality time with you as well.
That's right.
Also that B word, too. Because I know it. It's hair, nails, feet, all those things, spa days. And then when they come back, we got a Facebook post that the lady says, I love it too. She says, I don't know why my husband looks at me with a strange face. Because I went out and I did this to him. I went and got my hair done, my nails done. And then when I showed him to him, I said, babe, I hate my hair, my nails, all that, right? And he looked and said, hey, what happened to that $300 in my pocket?
All he cared about was the money. It's like, that's the whole point. But what we are going to do, and this is something that we do with most of the couples, we are going to give you a homework assignment when you get home tonight, okay?
So here's some homework assignment. When you go home, you can do 3 things. Start from the toes, work your way up. You're going to do kiss, suck, and lick. Mm-hmm. Kiss, suck, and lick. Now, guess what? Because you're going to be like 2 years later, baby, I thought you liked that. Right? So when it's time for intimacy and in between the sheets, you're going to know, oh, she likes it here. So you're going to do that from the top, from the bottom to the top. You're going to know she likes it here. She don't like it there. She loves it here. Oh, no, she don't like that. It makes her feel like a little puppy. So now she knows, I know what pleases her. Now it's my turn. She knows what pleases me. Now, does that make sense? Because you're going to want to be 5 years or 10 years later, and your husband or your wife is leaving you because you ain't doing what they want to do in bed. Makes sense?
Now, if you want, honestly, when we're talking about unity, let me lay this plane real quick. The two of you have to be on one accord. And how are you going to do that if you're operating one way and he's operating another? So we put that tool together to help eliminate the guesswork. You spend quality time, and then guess what? You don't have to worry about that. Like he said, I know what he likes on his neck. I know what he likes on his arm. I don't have to worry about your feet. You don't want anything done to that anyway. It's just being realistic. If someone can give you a tool that you can both enjoy, eliminate the guesswork, and then help the two of you have some quality time together, why not? I expect to get a lot of emails after this, lots of thumbs up and face, smiley faces. And the reason why? Because marriage, it can be challenging, but it can be a lot of fun too. I'll tell anybody this, I'm in healthcare. I had to get my license, right? And I have to do renewal every year, which means I got to take time studying and getting additional information that I need in order to succeed. The same thing with your marriage and your relationship. Someone shouldn't have to tell you, oh, you need to learn this and that. That is your spouse. That's the one person you said till death do us part. For rich or for poor, in sickness and in health. So invest that quality time. You're talking about a return on your investment. You're talking about going from I to we. All right, so come see us over at the table, okay?
Yes. All right.